Hello, it's me, I'm Pixel, and... Off you good?
I'm vibing.
Okay. Vibing on what? There's no music right now.
The music is in my head.
Oh, okay. It's a resonance box in there, I see.
No, don't say resonance. Now the music has changed.
It's a jukebox then.
Yes, it's a jukebox.
It's a jukebox.
It's a jukebox.
It's
And
a
apparently
jukebox.
not a dictionary either.
Yeah. Hi, Mikhail.
Hi.
I don't know. It's good. I would say good, but people are probably gonna die. So
Good.
not good. Good
Except
question.
for people dying.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Do you know people die when they are killed?
Oh my god, for real. I apparently heard that, you know, there's like the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night collab
Oh,
right
yes.
now. I
Yes.
apparently heard that there's like a reference to that. I don't know exactly what is the reference, but I apparently heard that there's a reference to people die when they're killed or something like that.
Perfect.
But people are dying, but good then. Okay.
I mean, it is the best family ever.
Yes, I mean, I won't be too sad when certain people dies. Like, I don't know, Rosa, Eva.
Rosa. Eva.
Who else? The majority of the family, of the adults in the family. The only one that I save is Natsuhi. That's the only one that I would save in there.
I see.
Because
not even the children? Not even
no,
Butler,
adults.
Jessica?
Adults. I'm talking adults now.
Adults, right? Sorry.
Because
like that.
That's a family motto. Yes, exactly. It's not like, I mean, Natsui got her own things, okay, but at least she tries. So it is something. It is better than nothing. At least she's trying to do her best, okay? So I appreciate the effort, at least. For now, I don't know then for what I know right now, at least.
Yes.
Okay.
Shall we?
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Yes.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Bing bong. It's Beatrice. It's death.
Oh well. Guess I'll die.
Yes, I'll die. So last time in Umineko, there was a discussion between Shannon and Canon
Yeah.
regarding the end of their time living as furniture.
Yeah, I mean.
And basically.
So
Yes.
basically, it's the time for their expiration there as homunculus, and basically they're saying, so you know that this time was gonna come. So guess right now it's not that good since you're like engaged or stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, George is going to give you a ring tonight.
Oh yeah,
and
maybe.
Shannon be like.
So maybe don't accept it.
But it's your fault because you were the one wanted to know what love feels like, and now you're die full of regrets. But in reality, Canon is also suffering a lot from love.
So I don't know. It's like, don't really know. I'm assuming Kirie, to be honest. Oh yeah, Kirie too. That's right. I forgot about Kirie because she's not as present as Natsui for now. But yeah, yes. The two of them. I forgot about her, but yes, I do agree.
And then Kraus is here.
Yeah, Kraus was knocking at Kinzo Studio, if I recall.
Yes.
Okay.
So the person knocking was Kraus.
お父さん、今日は年に一度の親族会。お父さんを一目見ようと兄弟が揃ったのではありませんか。
I think he knows.
No. That's probably the answer. Yeah, not that far away. Hi, Dengiz. Hello.
出ぬと言っている。源氏、そこにいるのであろう。
なぜ私の指示した通りに食事をここへ運ばせんのか。
Kinzo screamed across the door. Genji was waiting behind Kraus.
He does not want to see any of these children.
No.
Yes. Yes. By the way, are you people in chat? Hope you're good.
Yeah.
お食事は書斎へ運べるよう準備しております。ただクラウス様が今夜はどうか下へ降りていただきたいと。お父さん、毎日とは言いません。せめて今夜だけでも家族で揃ってはくれませんか。
That's one more reason to stay in here for him, probably.
誰が家族か。貴様はいつから生き倒れを待つハゲタカたちを家族と呼ぶようになったのか。
No chill.
Yes.
腐りて湧き出すウジ虫を家族と呼ぶようになったのか。
I
Definitely no
mean,
chill.
he got the point, but yeah.
やれやれ。
Kraus shrugged at his answer, which he had half expected.
Of course.
源氏、
Only half
言われ
expected.
た通りに食事をここへ運べ。なぜ言うことを聞かぬ。なぜ
源氏さん、後を頼みます。
Maybe some Valium, Kinzo. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Just a
I,
little
I
bit.
just thought, Kraus going, talking to Kinzo and creating a mess. My job here is done, and Genji, but you haven't done anything. Kraus stops this guy.
Exactly.
もうあの人に私の声は届かんね。
Yeah. Like you care, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, he cares about his money
Yeah, but not about
because he
him.
needs a lot of money, right?
Right now, like everyone else. Family motto. Lots of money. Right now.
I know. Kraus gave his head a small shake, then quickly turned his back on the door to the study. He had only come calling to save face in front of his siblings, knowing full well how useless this was.
Of course.
Of course. After Genji watched Kraus disappear down the stairs, he called again across the door.
親方様、お食事を運ぶ準備はできております。南條先生の分はいかがいたしますか。
Nanjo could be seen in the study. Because Kinzo had forcefully pestered him into finishing their long-lasting chess game, they had been playing against each other since the early evening.
Not just at some point, like the entire time, probably. Not some point, like it's probably been years at this point.
Nanjo had announced as a doctor that Kinzo's days were numbered. Like the doors. So he couldn't refuse if Kinzo demanded that they
Okay.
finish this game while he still lived. Kinzo was thinking deeply about his move, concentrating more than usual. It had been Kinzo's turn for quite some time, and Nanjo, who was tired of waiting, had randomly pulled out a book on magic that he couldn't understand and was skimming it.
Nanjo doing magic.
Nanjo trick is true, I told you.
顔面を前に腕を組むだけではいい一手は出ませんぞ。一つ休憩をして頭をリフレッシュしてみるのもいいのではありませんかな。黙れ。守りはこれで十分か。ビショップやナイトに隙間を突かれはしないか。
Today, Kinzo was focused on maintaining a strong defense. Normally, Kinzo's motto was that offense was the best defense. However, today was completely the opposite.
私も腹が減りました。ここいらで中断しませんか。それに休みなく頭を回転させておりましたから、もう頭がクラクラです。これ以上は 私も最善手をさせるとは限りません。
それは困る。チェスは互いに常に最善手を指さね
Good
ば
move,
なら
Nanja.
ん。そうでない一手は理解に苦しみ、思考を読むゲームを狂わせてしまう。それでは今日を著しく削ぐというものだ。
Kinzo sighed deeply and finally shifted his gaze away from the board. Chess isn't chess without an opponent. If that opponent is tired and wants to suspend the game, there's no getting around it.
確かにチェスの目的は勝利を目指すことで、互いにそのために最善手を指す。
I feel like this chess stuff is not thrown there randomly.
そしてそれを読み合う知的ゲームです。
I mean, even I think about how does Butler says rotating the board,
Just yeah, flipping the board.
flipping the board.
That's
Yeah.
that's the way Kirie thinks about stuff, and Butler kinda inherited it.
Yeah.
So they always say, "I'm going to flip the chessboard around,"
Yes.
whenever they're thinking from their opponent's perspective.
But the thing is,
So we've had quite a lot of chess
related stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that random. I don't know. This game probably put everything for there for a reason. So maybe the chess here is not that random. I don't know.
ですが、勝利以外にもう一つ目的があることを金蔵さんはお忘れではありませんかな。
Mm-hmm.
なんだと？勝利以外にどんな目的があるというのか。
金蔵さんがそんなこともお忘れとは。チェスを通しですぞ。
参ったな。それは確かずいぶん昔に私がお前に言った言葉だったはず。これは参った。
Kinzo, who almost always wore a frown, relaxed his face for once and laughed.
Wow. Incredible.
Nanzo felt like he'd been reunited with a close friend he hadn't seen in ages.
そういうことです。一本取られたついでにどうです？私と下に降りて食事と行きませんかな。
Not at all.
食後にコーヒーと一緒にカスパロフの中盤についての議論でもいかがです？
良い提案だが遠慮する。私はもうこの部屋から出られない。儀式は始まっているのでな。
Okay. I think I see the point.
そうですか。では私はお腹もペコペコ下へ降りることにします。
Pico Pico. I think if he leaves the room, he knows he's gonna die because the door is sealed with a scorpion. So if he leaves, he's gonna be part of the ceremony, something like that. And he's
Well,
maybe
it was part of the ceremony in the first chapter already.
yeah, but he was outside the door when he
The
died.
study. Okay.
Outside the room when he died. So it was
Okay,
like in the basement, was it?
Yeah, in the basement, in the furnace.
So right now, so the thing is, and we know that Beatrice cannot kill him if he's in the door because of the scorpion seal.
Yep.
That also happened to Natsuhi. So that's probably why he's not leaving, unless he's 100% sure that his waifu is gonna be outside. You know.
気が向いたらいつでも。
南條、ありがとう。
おや、 何の礼ですかな？
お前とのチェスの決着はつかなかった。だが、私が忘れていたチェスの目的はどうやら果たせたらしい。それはどうもチェックメイトと同じくらい重要なものであっ
Wow,
たらし
Kinzo
い。
got human feelings. Look at that.
らしくもない。何の干渉ですかな？
お前が言ったのではないか。私には余命がないと。もう行け。そしてもうこの部屋へ来るな。続きは黄金鏡でやろう。
いいですが、仕切り直しですぞ。ルークが落ちてしまったのは痛手ですのでな。
Hmm.
それでは後ほど。
ああ、後ほどな。黄金鏡か、煉獄か、あるいは次の世で。
Anjo didn't say anything beyond that. And, with a motion made smooth by familiarity, he pushed the button on the table that would release the autolock. Then, after looking at Kinzo's back one last time, he left the study. As he did, Genji's voice came from the hall.
それでは親方様、これより夕食をお運びいたします。
最後の晩餐になるやもしれん。味わわねばな。準備を頼む。
かしこまりました。親方様のご準備の方は万端となりましたか？
うん。この部屋を今日までトエハタへの結界で厳重に包んだ。あれのルーレットが私を選ぼうとも必ずや恥。そして生き残り、黄金鏡へたどり着くうちの一人は絶
Didn't go that
対
well in the first
に
interaction.
私となる。
Let me tell you, Kinzo, didn't go that well in the first interaction. So I don't know what happened there, but not that well for you.
私を冥府へ連れ去ろうとする死神どもの来訪をも拒もうぞ。
Hmm.
Sorry, I just thought about Beatrice going in. 画面失礼しますか？してください。
失礼します。
Definitely do that. I could see her doing that, honestly.
お食事の準備に参りました。
Shannon entered the VIP room, bowing her head and pushing the serving cart. The young woman by the window, gazing out into the supposedly empty darkness, was definitely that witch.
今度はシャノンか。懐かしいな。ほう。顔色がだいぶ良くなったではないか。カノンとは違うな。見違えたぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Shannon solemnly prepared dinner. There were actually several things that she wanted to ask the witch. But they were all jumbled up, and she didn't know where to start. Her heart was also jumbled up, and she didn't even understand her own emotions. So, she could only do her job dispassionately, with everything still vague. However, the witch saw what was in her heart.
Of course.
Of course. You can't hide anything from a witch.
After all.
謝らぬぞ。わらわは魔女だからな。
何がでしょう。
ほや、カノンから聞かされたであろう。そなたの恋路を助けたのはわらわの単なるいたずら心。いかにしてこじれ、ねじれ、破綻するかを干渉するためにまいた種に過ぎぬと。
恋はするより聞く方が楽しい方もおられるでしょう。
まさかわらわに感謝しようというのではあるまいな。
Honestly, from Shannon, I would see that. So
はい。あなたが私にどんな下心があって恋の魔法を授けたとしても、あなたが私に与えてくれたものは変わらない。だから添い遂げられないと知りつつまいた種であったとしても、私は恨んだりしません。
ふん、やはり家具というのは面白みのない。それを面白く調理するのがわらわの腕の見せ所よの。
私にベアトリーチェ様のお考えは分かりません。あなたは私たちなど足元にも及ばない大魔女で、その遠大な資料など想像するにも至りません。でも一つだけ言えることがある。
なんだ。
私に人間を教えてくれてありがとう。
I'm not even gonna say anything. You know what I'm thinking.
You should keep the meme over there, and every single time that a sentence like this pops up, you can just go, oh,
Definitely. Still, homunculus.
homunculus.
Definitely.
あなたが言った。私はもう家具じゃない。
黙れ家具。
What if, since she's human now, okay? What if the rule of the furniture, call it whatever, doesn't apply to her at this point then?
What kind of rule?
The expiration, I like to call it expiration date, but whatever it is. I mean, they're basically saying homunculus or whatever they are, furniture, they're saying like, they're not human, they're something else, okay?
Okay.
Furniture. They were talking about, there's not much detail, so I don't really know what I can grasp from that, but
Yes.
they were basically saying, hey, kind of say, hey, girl, you know that it's time to die for us, right? So we're gonna disappear very soon. So it is what it is. You now found love, but you know, won't last because you're gonna not exist anymore. If it's not that, call it not non-existence, okay? And
Okay.
so, but now, even Mathieu said, you're basically human right now. Because she got love and all this stuff. She got human feelings, okay?
Okay.
So, what if now that she's human, that expiration date doesn't count and she's gonna start like aging, or she's gonna die normally by old age or whatever, like everybody else?
Assuming that she doesn't die by the hand of Beatrice.
Yeah, that's another. Not counting that, of course, but that's another story. That's another story.
I guess you'll have to pray for Shannon to stay alive until the end to know that.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna happen this chapter. But still, that's what I was thinking, because they're not gonna show me immediately, of course.
Of
Because
course.
that would be too much to ask. But but basically I was thinking, yeah, she's human now. And also she seemed worried. Beatrice seems worried now. That face is not a face of someone that is sure of what she's saying.
Yeah.
Not confident of what they're saying. So what if it is like that? And actually she got tricked by their own acts. You know. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
We'll see, we'll see.
真の人間ならば、婚約指輪を受け取ろうという日に告げられた死の宣告に嘆き狂いて踊り出すだろう。なのにそなたはなんだ。達観し、すべてを受け入れたような顔つきではないか。実に拍子抜けだぞ。家具。
いいえ、私は家具じゃない。
黙れ、家具。
Oh, she's not. She seems so convenient. Okay.
家具ではありませんから。
わらわの命令が聞けぬというか。
家具なら命令に従います。でも人間は命令に従うかどうかを自分で決めます。だから私はあなたの命令に従わない。
Oh. Well, she's gonna die first probably now because of that. But
Beatrice is not happy.
前言を撤回する。やはり面白いぞ。種をまかねば、そなたは何の感情も抱かず儀式に身を任せただろう。しかし今のそなたは実に面白く育ち、わらわを心底楽しませてくれるぞ。それでいい。わらわは退屈を愛さないのだから。
okay, so she's not gonna kill Shannon? Probably immediately if she can.
If she can.
お夕食の準備が整いました。どうぞ。
うん。
No, no. Just because it's Shannon, she didn't spit in her plate because someone else would have
Yes.
done it.
Yes.
なかなかうまそうではないか。ゴーダが黄金鏡へたどり着くことがあれば、わらわの料理長に
カノン君に聞きました。私にジョージさんの婚約を断らせれば私を生贄にしないなんて約束をしたとか。
うん、したぞ。そなたは第二の晩にうってつけの生贄候補だったのだがな。
Mm-hmm.
カノンがそれを許せと泣いて叫ぶので、寛大に聞き入れてやったのよ。そなたが婚約を破棄すればとの条件付きでな。
Yeah, because they wouldn't be a couple anymore at that point.
わらわのなんと寛大なことよ。
Oh, yeah, so gracious.
なんてバカな条件。そしてなんてバカな脅迫。そんなものでカノン君をいじめ抜いたというの。
ほう、わかるのか。
I mean, you're not stupid. Apparently Shannon has seen through it.
I mean, you really didn't need Sherlock Holmes for that, but yeah.
Even Butler could understand.
It's your turn to read.
Oh, apparently Shannon had seen through it. She had apparently guessed at how the witch had bullied and humiliated Canon with that horrible promise as bait.
絨毯に這いつくばらせ、わらわ
Of course.
それだけではない。他にどのような恥ずかしめを与えたか聞きたいか。
Shannon silently shook her head.
あなたという人を、あなたは人をいじめ、惑わせ、困らせて、それを楽しみ、糧にしている。だから、あなたに抵抗する唯一の方法がこれであると確信した。
なんだ。
あなたなんか知らない。
Oh, oh, maybe I think a stab in the heart with the word less for her.
私は私に与えられた運命を全うする。
Yo, man.
だからあなたを面白がらせたりしない。
あなたなんか知らない。
The witch's features twisted in hatred for just an instant. It disappeared immediately. But the expression that briefly rose to her face was rare for the witch. whose malicious smile usually never faded for a second.
そういう抗い方もあるか。面白い。気に入った。殺してやる。お前の思い人と一緒にな。
それがあなたの決められた運命ならば、ご随意に私はそれに怯えたり逆らったりしません。これから起こる苛烈な運命があなたの意志によるものだなんて信じないから。
Oh.
私たち人間は未来に起こりうる運命など知らない。だからこそ最後の瞬間まで自分の信念と運命に従い、運命はただのサイコロの目。そこに悪意なんて感じない。あなたが吹き込もうと信じない。
ほう、家具をやめたくせに死を恐れぬとはな。
Also, this music is new, right?
I
I know it's been
I
going
think
on for a
we
while.
heard it before.
You heard it before?
Yeah, I
Maybe
think,
once.
but I'm not too sure. Maybe once.
Maybe once,
I
and
think
I
once.
didn't really remember. Okay, could be.
Maybe once, but still pretty cool.
Don't know. Could it be? I don't know, because I didn't really notice that, and it probably, if that is a thing, it's probably very, very hard to notice. Could it be that Shannon is actually less pale than before? A little bit?
I don't think that there's been a sprite change.
I mean, it would just been tweaking a little bit the color, so it wouldn't be that hard, but I don't know.
No, I think it's just narration stuff.
Yeah, but still. Could have been like a neat detail.
Yeah, it could be.
それがわらわを退屈させると思っているようだが、それは大きな誤解だぞ。そなたが本当に最後の瞬間までそれを貫けるか、ますます興味が湧いた。
私は悔しい。どうしてあなたは人の姿をして私たちの前に現れ、人の言葉で語り、
She was bored probably or something, I don't know.
私たちの前に現れず運命を予告しなかったなら、私たちは最後の一瞬まで精一杯生きられるのに。
それが魔女というものよ。貴様らの運命を食い物に、工事の存在として定時の存在の上に君臨する。
Brilliance high order being does over. Ah, okay.
そ
Yeah.
なたらの運命など、所詮はかけら。両手で碗を作ればいくらでも救える。わらわに飼われた肉牛どもが何をほざこうとも、わらわの食卓を楽しませる結果に変わりはせぬのに同じこと。
無力な私たちには、あなたの儀式にも運命にも抗うことなどできない。しかしあなたに今すぐ不愉快な思いをさせることはできる。
ほう、それは何か。
今すぐここを立ち去ることです。あなたの言葉に答えることは全てあなたを楽しませている。
Wow, I wasn't expecting Shannon this prepared for this.
あなたの問いかけに答えないことがあなたへ唯一できる抵抗です。
ふん、なるほどなるほど。一矢報いることはできよう。しかし、わらわを倒すことはできぬぞ。わらわは誰しもを永遠に殺す力を持っている。永遠に繰り返し殺される輪廻の中で、そなたがいつまでその抵抗をできるのか、実に楽しみだ。忘れるなよ。自らが口にした言葉。
Cannot wait whether you keep endlessly repeating things that you spoke to those warriors when?
It's more like you're trying to resist me. Refusing.
I don't work. Okay.
You cannot defeat me.
Cannot wait to see where you can keep a dead resistance in an endless resistance. Okay, it's because she knows that this thing is looping, and that's it, probably. Because
I mean, she's Beatrice, right?
yeah,
She probably knows everything.
yeah. No. The thing is, I can't wait to see these repeating over and over until you go crazy, probably.
Yes. She's trying to break her. She really wants Shannon to break.
Yes, of course. I don't really get you spoke to Zord yourself, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into that.
I think it's just a way to say you are the one who you dig your own grave.
Yeah, no, that's clear.
I love her voice now. Shannon gave us a reserved bow and faced away. With that gesture, maybe she really did take a shot back at the witch, just as Beatrice had said. Because when the witch called out again, she sounded a little more quick-tempered than she had before.
Oh.
カノンはわらわに感謝したぞ。そなたは感謝す。安息の日をわらわが与えることを。
家具なら安息の日を喜びましょう。ですが、私は人間ですので。だから、あなたに感謝することはありま。ご用はそれだけですか？
ジョージから指輪をもらうつもりであろう。受け取れば、わらわがカノンと交わしたそなたを生贄に選ばないという約束を破棄すること。
まだご用があるなら他のものを来させますので。
burn, big burn.
失礼いたします。
Bye, bitch! A flat out interruption. Shannon still hadn't answered her. And the sound of the door closing came instead of an answer.
She's
Shannon's
so
resistance.
angry because of that.
Yes. Shannon's resistance probably struck far more deeply into the witch than Shannon herself thought. Because an expression of hatred once again rose to Beatrice's face. She had made Canon submit, even though he hadn't been ensnared until the end. Whereas Shannon, who had been so easily ensnared before, refused to submit this time.
やはりこれは面白いことではないか。わらわもまだまだ若いか。これだから1000年は生き飽きぬのよ。
Dinner time! Dinner time!
Killing
Oh god!
time.
Killing!
Also, it's time for the
La
letter.
Windangarompa! Windangarompa!
Well, kinda.
Kinda. This was the most fabulous part of the family conference.
Oh yeah, the part where everyone asks for money.
Right, at dinner. In the past, when Kinzo had been serious about the conference, he'd taken everyone's yearly gathering for dinner very seriously. Because anything embarrassing that occurred during the dinner would cause the deepest shame for him as the host. He had given Natsuhi stern orders to avoid embarrassments at all costs. Because of that, she and Kraus eventually hired Goda, who had confidence in his cooking abilities. Thanks to that, they became able to serve wonderful dinners they could be confident in. But by that time, Kinzo had closed himself up in his sari and never appeared for dinner. Maybe you could call that ironic. On the main dish for tonight, calf steak was set out, Gora began to describe it proudly, further stimulating everyone's appetites.
こちらソースはボルドレーズとなっております。ベースの赤ワインはもちろんボルドー産の中でも素晴らしいものを使用しておりますが、その他にも当家オリジナルブレンドとしまして、世界各地数種類の名酒をブレンドしまして、より深い味わいとなりますようこのソースは本年限りのものでございます。どうかお楽しみいただければ幸いです。
素晴らしいじゃないか。しかしボルドレーズソースはフランス料理の王道ではない。それにフランス以外の酒を使うのは少し邪道ではないかという気もするね。
旦那様、本日は年に一度の親族会議でございます。普段は遠方にお住まいの皆様がはるばるお越しになり、一堂に集われた夜の晩餐には世界各地より普段は出会うことのない名酒を取り寄せブレンドしたソースが何よりもふさわしいかと存じ、特別にご用意させていただいたのでございます。
It's not like they rehearsed it.
No, not at all.
本当に素晴らしい料理人や。あんたは能楽器が加わると料理も薬も効果は2倍になるっちゅうわけやな。元の料理のうまさも2倍、さらに能楽器で2倍。
This reminds me, when I would work, sometimes I order food from outside, you know, with apps and stuff. And there's this dude, and every time he comes, he asks me, "Are you hungry?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah," and usually ask, "Oh yeah, kinda." And he's like, "Good, because if you're hungry, it's more good."
Oh.
Every time we have this every single time we have this conversation, exactly like that.
That's nice though.
味の売買ゲームや。
いやね、兄さん。その質問、読まれてたんじゃないの？
Ooh, okay, read the book.
Of course.
違いねえな。まんまと美味しいところをゴーダさんに持ってかれちまったぜ。
そうかね。今日の料理をフランス風だと気づいていない者もいるんじゃないかと思ってね。エヴァは先ほどバターを使わないのが美徳と言ったが、それはスペイン風だ。確かに国境を接してはいるがね。
そういう意味で言ったんじゃないわよ。話の一部分だけ抜き出して勝手に加工しないでくれるかしら。
とっても美味しいソースね。ゴーダさんは本当に素晴らしいわ。
お褒めに預かり大変光栄です。これもすべて奥様の日頃のご指導のおかげでございます。
いえ、すべてゴーダのアイディアです。私はレシピを聞き、承認しただけです。
Well.
Okay.
Oh god. It looked like the siblings quickly got into a loud argument about the sauce.
And they're still not talking about Bonnie.
Yeah. But for the most part, dinner proceeded peacefully. However, a certain question they desperately wanted to ask burned inside each one of them. It was about that visitor, the 19th person. The Golden Witch. In actuality, Eva and Rudolph and the rest were very much on their guards during this meal. If the mystery guest was ever going to be introduced, this dinner table would be the most appropriate place to do it. However, no place was set at the dinner table for the witch. The family conference would begin in earnest after the meal, and previous experiences told them that it might last until deep into the night. However, they couldn't imagine why such a person should be kept hidden until that late, if they were going to be introduced in the end anyway. So, Eva and Rudolph and the rest were starting to feel a certain suspicion.
Who is sus?
Sus.
Sus.
Perhaps this guest was unknown even to Kraus. If this wasn't an assassin called by Kraus to give him an advantage in the inheritance problem, then maybe they should speak frankly to Kraus beforehand, creating a common front to resist anything disadvantageous to the four siblings. If she was Kinzo's assassin, whose purpose was to keep the inheritance from being handed over to the four siblings, oh god. The enmity between Kraus and the other siblings could only become a weak point that benefited the enemy.
Good job. Over there, good job.
What are these sentences?
I've seen the struggle. I've seen the struggle. But good job. You did very good.
When he finished explaining the reasoning behind the table setting and the cooking, Goda tried to leave the room, but Kirie called him to a stop with a small voice.
はい、キリエ様。何か。
ごめんなさい。今日はお客様がいらっしゃってると思ったんだけど、晩餐にはお見えにならないのかしら。
She had planned on saying it nonchalantly, but unfortunately, it reached the ears of Natsuhi, who was sitting in the next seat over. It seemed that Natsuhi had heard it as, even though the guests are here, why hasn't the host come to dinner?
Of course, there was no other way Natsuhi would hear that.
In other words, that Kirie had asked whether Kinzo was going to join them for dinner.
当主様は体調が優れられませんので、お部屋で食事をとると仰せです。
But that's not what she was asking.
主人が初めにそう説明いたしましたが、何か。ごめんなさい。そうじゃないの。
Natsui's reaction instantly told Kirie that this unknown visitor was also unknown to Kraus and his wife. Which meant, on the chessboard inside Kirie's mind, she could hear the clattering of the pieces as they rearranged themselves.
客
Butler, who had been sitting next to Natsuhi, seemed to have heard Kirie's words without misunderstanding them. Thinking it strange that someone else would be invited to today's family conference, he spoke up incredulously. And thanks to that, the uncomfortable feeling building in the siblings' chest suddenly exploded. Everyone looked at God at the same time.
Oh man.
Gee. Judging by their reaction, it was clear that no one here had invited that mystery woman. For an instant, Gora was startled to find everyone's gazes gathered on him. But because of his naturally vain personality, this actually gave him a feeling of superiority.
Ah, of course, he's really like that.
Fucking Goda. Therefore, he answered in an extremely calm and graceful manner.
はい。貴賓室でお一人で食事を取られたいとのことで、そちらへお運びしております。
That extremely graceful and reasonable response of Goda's made it obvious to everyone that a 19th person, a visitor, existed.
貴賓室？客？何の？誰の話ですか？
Natsui's words echoed the question that everyone who didn't know about the appearance of the Golden Witch was thinking. For a while, Goda was disoriented, caught completely off guard by this sudden interrogation. This was a guest who had been treated with such deep respect. He hadn't imagined that Kraus and his wife might not even know about her. What a situation.
そのベアトリーチェ様でございます。
Of course, the happiest one is there, but I mean...
Maria had been telling the other cousins over and over again that she had met Beatrice that day. The cousins had answered flippantly, but he hadn't believed. So their eyes grew wide.
俺はてっきりマリアの冗談だ。
本当にいたんだな。
ベアトリーチェって、あの黄金のベアトリーチェなのかよ。
マリアはいるってずっと言ってる。
Of course.
Of course.
ごめんね、そういうつもりじゃないんだよ。
After learning that everyone had doubted Beatrice's existence, Maria, who had been in a good mood all day, completely lost her temper. George, who sat in the next seat over, tried frantically to call Maria.
ゴーダ、それもディナーの何かの余興なの。なかなかの味な演出だ。
Copium! Can you hear the copium?
Give me that kind of copy you breathe, Kraus, because I want some of that.
兄貴、三文芝居はやめようぜ。兄貴が呼んだんだろ。
No, no. No, no, dude.
No,
It
no.
didn't.
呼ぶ？誰よ？どこから？
兄さん、はっきりさせましょう。あれは誰？まさか、本当に肖像画のベアトリーチェだと言うんじゃないでしょうね。
私にはお前たちが何を言っているの？ゴーダ、これは本当に冗談ではないのだな。
私は源氏さんからそのように指示を受けただけでして、
源氏を呼びなさい、今すぐ。
Oh, yeah.
When Natsuhi yelled, Goda sped out into the hallway.
Got to go fast.
The sound of the door being thrown open was the spark that suddenly set the dinner table ablaze.
じゃあ兄貴も知らないってんだな。呼んだのは誰だ？親父ってことか？
No one called for bed, she just arrives.
私には何のことかわからんね。お前たちは私が裏で糸を引いていると信じているようだが、それは大きな誤解だ。
Oh no, you don't do stuff that you don't do, right, Kraus? Never did that in your life.
わしらはもう腹の探り合いをすべき段階にないで。もし兄さんも知らない怪人物だっちゅうんなら、これはとんでもない話になるんやで。
秀吉さん、言葉を少し慎みませんか？主人は親族会議に不要な人間を招いたりはしません。
まったくだ。お前たちは何を言っているのかね。肖像画の魔女が額縁を抜け出して現れたとでも言うのかね。
Kinda.
実際にその魔女様に会ったという人間がいるわけでもなかろうが。
It's not as though anyone's actually met this witch face to face.
Kiria being like, man, bitch,
Yeah.
私。
Oh, also Rosa.
Also her.
Eva and Rudolph nodded at Rosa's proclamation.
マリアもあった。クラウスおじさん信じて。ママを信じて。
The brief tension was broken, and Maria also started to make a ruckus. By now, the room was surely wrapped in chaos.
One is in danger, of course, it's
なんだ
chaos.
かさっぱりだぜ。つまりなんだ？じい様に黄金を授けた魔女様が今年の親族会議にはスペシャルゲストとして登場ってわけかよ。
しかし、本当に？ローザおばさんの見間違いってことじゃねえの？
There's also...
There's also?
There we go.
Ah.
Hey, Maria. I was about to say, there's also Maria.
ローザおばさん、間違いなく。
Kinda sure. She's
That
right.
sound effect that played with Maria appeared, I am pretty sure it's almost the same in Ciconia. There's the same sound effect.
But it could be, I mean...
Could be.
私とマリアは会って話もしてる。私は会ったの。あれは間違いなく魔女だった。信じて。私の見間違いとか錯覚とか、あれは何だったの？
Oh well.
In the instant before the typhoon arrived, Rosa definitely met a witch in the rose garden. But the scene had been so hard to accept as truth that the more she spoke of it like this, the less she understood what it was that she had encountered. Ironically, since she was losing her composure, the more frantically she tried to cling to her claim, the more confused and hazy the thing she was describing became. Because of that, it only took a single, calmly spoken sentence to confirm the nature of what she was describing beyond doubt.
私もあったわ。挨拶とはとても言えないけれど、一応言葉も交わしてる。ローザさんの見間違いとかじゃ断じてないわ。
キリエさん、それマジかよ。
ええ。でも彼女は私に名乗らなかった。だから彼女がベアトリーチェであると断定はできない。
You've seen her face though.
でも、主観的で恐縮なんだけど、私は玄関ホールで彼女に会ったから、肖像画と顔を見比べることができた。
Okay.
私は第一印象で、彼女こそがこの肖像画の主に違う。あくまでも主観よ。
そんなことはありえません。第一、その女はどこからやってきたというのですか。今日の船は皆さんの送迎のための便が往
Oh,
復した
she
だ
was
け
there
で
the
す。
entire time.
その船に乗っていたのですか。
それを言われると弱いね。確かにそんなご婦人と一緒に下船した記憶はない。
あら、
Rudolph would notice, for sure.
Yeah.
私たちの乗ってきた船以外に船はない。できないわ。来なかったは証明できない。
道理だな。来たは証明できる。来たのを見たやつが見たと言えばいい。しかし、来ないは証明できないぜ。
Okay.
全員が来ない、見てないといったところで、全員が見てないところでこっそり来たことを否定はできない。
Mm-hmm.
つまり、悪魔の証明ってやつだ。
This is going to be important.
Devil proof?
Yes.
It's simple to prove the devil.
It'd be simple to prove.
No,
Yes.
no, I was thinking it's simple to prove the devil exists. Oh,
It would be simple. All you have to do is to meet the devil.
Okay.
But it's impossible to prove the devils don't exist. Just by saying that no one has ever met a devil, you can't deny the possibility that they're hiding away somewhere humans can't go. You can't deny the existence of aliens for exactly the same reason. Until humanity searches the whole of space and can show perfectly that aliens don't exist, you can't be sure that they don't exist. And it's definitely impossible for us to ever check the entirety of space for the existence of aliens. Therefore, where there may be a number of ways to prove that aliens do exist, it will always be impossible to show proof that denies their existence.
Mm-hmm.
となれば、僕たちが乗ってきた船以外の船で来たかどうかなんて、議論しても
I
無駄
say
な問
that
題とい
because
うことになるね。
it's an actual logic problem thing
Yeah.
that exists. If you look up devil's proof, you can find it.
Really? Wait.
Yes, it's not an Umineko thing. It is
It's an actual thing.
actual logic. Yes.
That's cool.
It's an actual logic problem. Devil's
Devil's
proof.
Proof. Ah, probatio diabolica.
It's an actual thing. And it says
A legal requirement to achieve an impossible proof. Where a legal system would appear to require an impossible proof, the remedies are reversing the burden of proof or giving an additional right to the individual facing the probatio diabolica. While evidence will prove the existence of something, the lack of evidence will fail to disprove it. I see, okay. It's actually interesting.
yes, so this is going to be important for stuff.
I guess. In Italian just La prova del diavolo. Okay, it's the
Yes.
actual translation. Okay. Okay.
So
僕たちと一緒の船には
yes.
いなかった。
No, please.
There we go.
それだけが事実で、それ以外の方法でとにかくこの島に訪れたことになる。
そうね。どうやって来たかなんて議論の必要はないかもしれない。
I mean, she's there. She arrived somehow.
肝心なのは現にこの屋敷に
There we go.
私たちと晩餐を共にする気がないという事実よ。
整理しよう。今この島には後宮家18人そしてそいつは兄貴も夏日姉さんも知らない客だってんだな。
知りません。何の話だかもわかりません。
お前は少し黙っていなさい。頭痛に触る。妻の言う通りだ。私にはお前たちが何の話をしているのかさっきからさっぱりだ。
じゃあ答えは一つしかないわ。お父様が呼んだのよ。
Kinda.
I mean,
Yes-ish.
yes-ish.
More or less.
今日の親族会議のために。
親族会議
Maybe not specifically today, but yes.
だから何のために
Because he hates you.
そんなの知らないわよ。兄さんが知ってたらそれを問い詰めようって思ってたのよ。
ええわ、予算か。
Thank you, Dayoshi.
クラス兄さんは知らんと言うとる。つまり話はこうや。お父さんが肖像画の魔女にそっくりの客人をこっそり招いた。それにローザさんが出会い、マリアちゃんが出会い、そしてキリエさんもあった。今はそこまでや。わしらに言いたいことがあるんならとっとと姿を現せばええ。
Oh, no, no. It's not like she has something to say. She has something to do. Two completely different things.
挨拶もなしに引きこもってるっちゅうんはどないなわけなんや。
She's thinking of who to kill first. That's what she's...
She's busy.
親族会議なんか花から関心のない親父が新しい愛人をこっそり呼びつけたってわけか。理想の魔女様のおべべを着せてよ。そう決着するには今日という日は意味を持ちすぎてるぜ。
理由は一つしかない。親族会議に加わるためよ。お父様の遺産について何かの権利を主張する気でいるのよ。
Oh no, my money's in danger.
バカバカしい。当主様に愛人などと汚らわしいものなどおりません。
お前は黙っていると言っている。
No, no. Kinzo in love with
Kinzo?
Beatrice. No.
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 No. Never.
私はこの屋敷でずっと親父殿と過ごしているが、最大限理解を示す。
You're also lying because you know that the gold is real. You're lying so much, dude.
何十年も昔の愛人との間に隠し子がいたとして、それを親父殿が探し出し、今日という日に呼びつけたと、こう言いたいのかね。
Yeah, and didn't age a single minute.
あなた、お父様にそんなものがいるわけがありません。尊い後宮の血が愛人ごときに。
The noble blood of the Ushiromiya.
先ほどから数人が見たと自称しているに過ぎません。幻想妄想白チュームに決まっています。
There's two people who saw her. Two actual people.
あるいはこれも夫を陥れるための皆さんの何らかの芝居なのですか？
You know why I was saying Muso? Because there's a series called the Unofficial Sentai Akiba Ranger, which is basically a power of the Super Sentai. That's why they're unofficial. They transform with the power of delusion, and whenever they transform, they say Jumoso.
Ah, okay.
That's why I was saying that. That's why it kicked in my brain.
No, it makes sense. I just heard that word so many times in this fucking game.
No, it's okay. There's some words that it triggers a reaction in my brain.
No, I feel that.
何の芝居だってのよ。芝居だって言うならそっちでしょうが。
よせよ姉貴。ちょいと暴力的な言い方だが、 夏日さんの言う通りではある。キリエは姿を見たが、俺は見てない。姉貴もだ。
Did you hear chewing?
Hmm?
No. Okay, never mind.
No, I hear the sound of crinkling. So I guess that you're snacking on something, but I can't hear you chewing.
That was me.
Are you taking a potato chip and eat it?
No, almonds, but more or less.
Oh, I see. You need to say, I am taking an almond.
I'm taking almonds.
And eat it!
And then I ate it.
I don't know why in Italian it sounds more
It's actually
full to
it's
me.
actually that adaptation, the Italian adaptation, that is that over exaggerated because it's not
yeah.
as, I mean, it is, but not as much.
Prendo una patatina
E me la
e me la mangio.
I mean, it is kinda like that, but not so exaggerated. In Italian, it's like 10 times more. I don't. I've seen it even in Japanese and stuff, and it is like exaggerated for a thing, but in Italian, it's even more.
I see.
だがローザは見た。しかしってことは、いるってことになる。いるを証明している連中が存在する以上、いるで直ちに悪魔の証明の逆パターンってわけだな。それに、俺も会いたいんだよ。そして、一体当家に何の御用かと直接問いただしたい。
And also see how beautiful she is.
Yeah, definitely.
それについては私も同感だ。六軒島へ何の御用かぜひお尋ねしたいものだ。
白々しいこと言わないで。狙いは一つよ。お父様の遺産を狙ってるのよ。
Of course.
Of course.
相続問題に明るい弁護士に今後の作戦を練らせるべきよ。お母様と同格の権利を愛人が主張した場合、私たちの取り分は
Oh no, my money.
ことになる。
ちょっとみんな待って。
A lot of money right now.
Right now.
You remember you got a letter, Rosa? Finally?
Maybe.
No. Okay, never mind.
No.
彼は何でも知ってる。きっと私たちの疑問に答えてくれるわ。
Oh well.
He knows everything.
そういう話はなしにしましょう。
It's raining my steak.
さあ、子供たち。
It's raining my steak.
悪いけれど、大人はちょっと込み入った話をしないといけないの。ゲストハウスへ戻っていなさい。
Of course.
We haven't eaten, bruh. Rosa yelled at the children, slightly overcome with emotion. The children didn't understand why they were suddenly being yelled at this time, but Eva and the rest realized it too late. They were talking so bluntly about the filthy topic of the inheritance right in front of the children.
Like they don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Of course they wouldn't want their children to remain. So they all immediately agreed with Rosa's plan.
そうやな。ローザさんの言う通りや。ジョージ、いとこみんなでゲストハウスに戻ってるんや。いとこ同士仲良く遊ぶんやで。
ジョージ、言われた通りになさい。いとこみんなを連れて今すぐ出ていくのよ。
ちょっと待ってよ母さん。僕たちはまだ食事も終えていない。
Oh. Yeah, that maybe is the thing.
デザートもまだ来てない。
Of course she only cares about it.
ゴーダさんにゲストハウスに運ばせます。だから出て行き
It's raining.
Hmm?
But it's raining.
ジェシカ。
They don't care. I mean, they only care about the money.
ここから先は大人の話し合いです。
Their money's in danger. This is more important. Come on.
行きなさい。
Who cares about Cora?
まだ食いかけだってのによ。
ってことは俺だけ例外ってことはないよな。
理解してくれてありがとう、バトラ君。でもあなたラッキーよ。
どうして？
私も出ていけるなら出ていきたいもの。
Honestly,
She's honest. Hmm?
honestly, I would also want to leave, but okay.
大人は大人で遺産をめぐって
Happy family chat, yes.
Happy family chat.
私も席を外しましょう。
Not to save yourself.
Why?
どうやら今夜は
Why?
私の出番はなさそうだ。
Nanjo quietly rose to his feet. From his seat in the farthest corner, he had been calmly watching the whole discussion without butting in. Surely, that reaction of his was very adult, just what you'd expect of a calm old gentleman. When Nanjo rose from his seat, it ended up encouraging the others who were supposed to leave. The children noisily rose from their seats, and as they hurried into the hallway, the servants returned.
遅くなって申し訳ございません。源氏をお呼びいたしました。
お屋敷の中の戸締まりの確認に行っておりましたもの。
Oh, yeah, okay.
申し訳ございません。
さあ、子供たちはゲストハウスへ。ゴーダさん、申し訳ないのだけれど、子供たちの分のデザートをゲストハウスへ運んでくれるかしら。
は、よろしいのですか？
It seems God I wasn't amused to see the dinner he'd worked so hard on interrupt like this. He sent Natsuhi a look as though asking her whether this was really okay.
ローザさんの言う通り。それから私たちにデザートの配膳は不要で、呼び出し
Even worse.
食堂には近づかないように。これは他の使用人にも伝えること。いいですね。
はい、かしこまりました。
さあさあ皆さん参りましょうかな。マリアさんもこれ以上お母さんを困らせては。
マリアもベアとの話する。やだ
You talked to her like 3 minutes ago.
マリアちゃん、僕たちにゲストハウスでベアトリーチェの話を聞かせて。ぜひ魔女の話を聞きたいんだ。
Good move, George.
He's really trying.
Good move, George.
There we go.
ジョージ兄さんは本当にうめえぜ。感動するぜ。
本当に子持ちじゃねえのかよ。手慣れすぎだぜ。
Oh, but he wants to.
Yes. George's words had completely restored Maria's good mood, and now she took the initiative, telling the others to head on to the guest house.
Good move.
It looked like Goda didn't like being kicked out himself, but he couldn't disobey Natsuhi, so he left the room with Butler and the rest, closing the door.
ご用は何でしょうか、皆様。
あるわ。たっぷりと。それもみんな。誰から質問するかくじ引きが欲しいくらいよ。
だが誰が一番のくじを引こうとも最初にする質問。
違いねえな。源氏さん、正直に答えてくれ。
Ah, no answer. Okay, we can see. Ah, damn. I wanted to see their reaction. Oh, 2 hours has passed. I see.
Yes.
I was expecting 1.
Would you like to continue reading from
Yeah, sure.
now on?
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me drink first.
Yes. let us both drink.
Yeah. Also, shot drink. Because you need it to
Yes.
drink. It's not a suggestion, it's an order.
Let's both let's all drink and stretch. Well,
Okay. I'm ready.
go. Da.
Really?
Sorry. I don't even like Koda. Why he was destroying my thoughts?
He was there 2 seconds ago, that's probably why.
Yeah, probably.
Yoshi's claim that advertising doubled the taste was apparently right. After being chased out to the guest house, the kids and Nanjo had gathered in the cousin's room and were eating the cake that Kumasawa had brought for dessert. It was both wonderful and high class, topped with lavish amounts of cream and decorated deliciously with fruits. But delicious as it was, it didn't taste quite as good for some reason.
ゴーダさんの脳書きがないと味ってずいぶん落ちるんだな。
脳書きを求めようにも熊沢のばあちゃんに聞いた日にゃこのケーキの原料もサバってことになっちまうぜ。
ほんと？サバからケーキってできる？
There we go.
ええ、このケーキもサバの絞り汁に小
Yes.
麦粉と卵を混ぜて焼き上げると。
Of course.
それが本当ならすごいね。お父さんの店の新メニューにサバケーキとか登場するかもしれないよ。
サバって栄養満点でヘルシーっぽいイメージがあるしよ。女性とかお年寄りに人気が出たりしてな。俺は食わねえけどよ。
女はそんなゲテモノは食わねえぜ。
年寄りも遠慮したいところですな。
Even Nanjo's there.
おいしいんですけどね。
Osa was really cheering up the mood with her classic mackerel jokes, but the sound of the downpouring rain kept turning their attention towards the mystery guest. In the end, they showered Maria with questions again, since she was the only person here to have met Beatrice.
まさかあの話が本当だったとはね。
その口ぶりだとマリアが魔女に会ってたって話は信じてなかったまでにも初耳じゃねってことらしいな。
ああ、夢見がちなお年頃のよくあるおとぎ話くらいに思ってたぜ。いる！ベアトリーチェはいる！毎年親族会議に来るたびにマリアは会って一緒に遊んでた。
I mean, at this point, you can believe her that it's true.
Yeah.
そうですね。ベアトリーチェ様は普段はお姿をお店に心が綺麗で素直な方の前にはひょっこり姿を現していた。
Beatrice referred to the character in a fairy tale about the Rokkenjima witch. To keep Kinzo in a good mood, the family and the servants acted as though they believed in the witch of his delusions. And maybe it wasn't really to keep him in a good mood. That's how Rokkenjima fairy tale, or maybe ghost story, had come into being. To the family members who knew about that backstory, the fairy tale of the Golden Witch wasn't something to be taken too seriously. However, they were never able to say that out loud in front of Kinzo. Because of that, the legend of the witch carried a lot more weight to someone like young Maria, who didn't know the story of how it had come into being. That's why Maria believed in the legend of the witch. She accepted it entirely. That was only natural for an imaginative girl who would believe in witches. So people had avoid saying things that would betray her dream. On the contrary, they worked together to say and do things that would help liven up her dreams without her knowing.
だからマリアちゃんがベアトリーチェにもらったお菓子と言った分、誰かがそういうことにしてマリアちゃんの手提げの中に
Oh, no.
こっそり飴玉でも忍ばせたのだろうって思ってた。
私も昔に2度か3度こっそりお菓子を置いてあげたことがあります。おそらく熊沢さんにも、いや使用人の皆さんや後宮家の皆さんも
一度や二度はあるんじゃないでしょうか。
うん。無邪気な小さい子が喜ぶなら、口裏を合わせてお菓子を置いてくこともあるか。ってことは、ジョージの兄貴なんか、だいぶやってそうだな。
まあね。
Who knows? You're probably worried to admit such a thing out loud. Just admitted it while being extremely worried when I didn't find out.
つまり、サンタクロースみたいな子供の夢を守るために、両親がグルで嘘をついて、寝静まったこの枕元にプレゼントを置いていたと。
子供の夢って守ってあげたいし、私は当然サンタなんていないってとっくに知ってるわけだけど、もし覚めなくてもいい夢だったなら一生信じていたかったぜ。
世の中は世知辛いばかりだと知ってしまうからこそ、大人はせめて子供の綺麗な夢を守ってやりたい。
ベアトリーチェはいるの？いる。
We know, we know.
へえ、いますと、ベアトリーチェ様はおりますよ。この前もですね、サバを干して紅茶の出汁に使おうとしておりましたら、
Margaret to write black to make black tea. Yes, of course.
まあ、つまり、こういう調子だったはずなんだけどね。
つまり、マリアを除けば、誰も信じてなかったはずの魔女ってわけだ。
少し言葉が足りないね。信じてなかったんじゃない。信じさせてあげようとしたんだ。
This is about not betraying a child's innocence. But Santa doesn't exist in reality. If you don't want kids to be disappointed when they learn the truth, you'll be better off not showing them that dream in the first place. Is the fact that I think like this proof that I'm still a long way from becoming a full adult? The sheer nature of Rocking Jim a Witch was finally starting taking shape in Butler's mind. However, the current situation overrode his understanding, and in fact, it completely overturned its very premise.
という認識だったはずの魔女のベアトリーチェ様が実際に現れちまったと、そういうことか。しかもだ、おじさんたちの騒ぎを見る限り、どうも招かれた客でもないらしい。こりゃ面白そうな話だぜ。
ベアトリーチェという女性が実在しないという前提は実は存在しない。ルドルフおじさんも言っていた悪魔の証明そのものだよ。ベアトリーチェと名乗る女性の存在を僕たちは誰も知らなかった。
Oh, someone knew.
だからといってそれがベアトリーチェが実在する可能性を否定できるわけじゃない。
南條先生はじいさまとの付き合いが長いですよね。
一時期親族会議でクラウスさんたちに随分と聞かれた話ですな。その昔、金蔵さんにベアトリーチェという愛人がいて、その隠し子がいるのではないかという話です。
なるほどな。親父たちは遺産分配で頭がいっぱいだ。
Yeah.
そこに愛人の娘なんてのが現れれば、面倒なことになるのは火を見るより
They
明
need
ら
a
か
lot
って
of
わ
money
けだ。
right now.
Yep.
クラウスさんたちも最初は源氏さんに聞かれたのでしょう。しかし源氏さんは金蔵さんに忠誠を誓う側近で、多分私よりも金蔵さんが心を許す親友。源氏さんは多分それで次に古い友人である私の方に話を聞こうということになったのです。
で、結論として南條先生。
お
りました。いえ、私は会ったことはありません。ですが、そういう女性と交際があったと金蔵さんから聞かされたことはありました。相当昔にお亡くなりになられたそうで。
死んだ。その間に子供がいたとか。
それはわかりません。ただ金蔵さんはベアトリーチェを蘇らせるために研究をしていると、普通は 愛人を失い忘れがたみがいたならば、そちらにその分の愛情を注ぐものです。ですから金蔵さんとベアトリーチェの間に子供はいなかったろうと私たちは自然に考えました。
ん？ってことはそれも悪魔の証明になっちまうな。
なるぜ。愛人との間に子供がいなかったことは証明不能。現にこうして現れた以上、いたってことになっちまうわけか。
少し暴力的な理論だね。後宮家の遺産問題でトラブルが生じていることを聞きつけ、何者かがおじい様の大昔の愛人関係、それを装って遺産問題に食い込もうとしているとかの方
And
が
looks exactly like that. Those are some
現
odds.
実的ではある。しかし本当に彼女が隠し子で、しかもその上じい様に顧みられなくて孤独に生き復讐に帰ってきたって設定も。
復讐？なんだよそれ。
ああ、すまんすまん。男なんだよ。ついつい面白そうな方に妙なドラマの見過ぎだな。
Normally the band might have come not as a light joke, but the joke had landed after an uninvited mystery guest calling herself Beatrice had marched into the day of the family conference where the bloody argument that the inheritance had become took center stage. There was no way Butler's joke would be welcomed with laughter. So it was a really big help when Andrew laughed brightly to calm everyone down.
なるほどなるほど。それはなかなか面白そうですな。そんな筋書きの小説をぜひ読んでみたいもの
Oh
です。
yeah, that would be an interesting plot for a novel. Maybe a visual novel.
Maybe.
まあ現実にはそんなことはできねえと思う。何しろよ、今この島にはひふみ18人もいるんだぜ。
Oh, he's counting in a strange way. Oh, because he's counting people. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember how you count them. So.
No, you count different things in a different way, and that's like messed up.
Depending on the things,
Yeah,
animals,
it's
people,
completely
yeah.
messed up in Japanese, that thing.
Yes.
妙なことをすればすぐにでも取り押さえられちまう。それに台風のおかげで島から逃げ出すこともできない。つまりとんでもない事件を起こそうにもどうにもならねえってことさ。
同感だね。退路の断たれた袋小路で、しかも十分怪しまれているような状況下で、そんな恐ろしい復讐劇なんかとてもできるとは思わないね。
でしょうな。ならば姿など現さずに暗躍しての復讐の方が現実味があるというものです。堂々と姿を現して仇討ちなど時代劇の中でしか考えられませんな。
わからねえぜ。復讐ってのは感情でやるもんだ。理屈じゃねえぜ。それこそ差し違えてでもなんて考えたら、別に警察も人数も退路がなくても何も怖くはないかもしれねえぜ。
大丈夫だよ、ジェシカちゃん。僕たちが想像するような物騒なことは何も起きないよ。
Yeah. Something worse gonna happen.
遺産をめぐっておじさんたちがバトルロイヤルってのが物騒なことじゃねえってんならな。
そうだよな。父さんもルドルフおじさんも体格いいし、エヴァおばさんなんか格闘技習ってんでしょ。
Oh yeah, like it was useful last time.
大丈夫だよね。
Jessica didn't say it out loud, but she vaguely noticed that their own father stood in opposition to all the other siblings on the inheritance issue. They usually played nice in front of the children, but when that pretense was lifted away, like it had been at dinner, the results would be a tumultuous uproar. After realizing this, it was only natural for Jessica to be frightened at the thought that her parents might get up in some kind of trouble and become human sacrifices for something terrifying.
だよな。
I mean.
ジョージの兄貴の言う通りだぜ。何も起こらねえ。
Yeah, nothing gonna happen.
魔女様の名前を語ろうとも、魔法も使えない人間の女が一人で何ができるってんだ。
Oh well. Oh, the thunder, of course, at this point.
Of course.
Sudden creepy laugh made all of them jump. And when they realized that strange laugh was coming from Maria, they were shocked again.
そうなんだ。それがバトラの認識なんだね。
Is this new? I forgot.
The music? No, I think we heard it. Maybe? I
I
don't
think
know.
we heard it once, yes.
Once.
But
I remember
yeah.
the choir like this.
Yeah. I don't remember where, but I think we heard it once.
Mm-hmm.
気色悪い声で笑うんじゃねえぜ。
バトラはベアトリーチェの存在をとりあえずは認めてる。19人目の客人程度には認めて
I
る。
mean, she's there.
でもそこまでだね。19人目のベアトリーチェが魔女であることは認めてないね。
突然何を言い出すかと思えば。そりゃそうだろ。魔女なんているわけがねえ。それを語る人間の女しかありえねえだろうが。
あれおかしいよバトラ。それは悪魔の証明だよ。魔女なんているわけがねえ。でもそれはバトラが魔女に会ったことがないというだけ。魔女の存在を否定することにはならないね。
But it's going to be important.
It's definitely going to be important. I can see it.
Yeah.
And this moment is actually like Beatrice is talking. It's Maria is talking as Beatrice right now.
そうだな。確かにそうだ。魔女がいねえを証明することはできない。しかし、証明はできなくても主張はできる。魔女はいねえという俺の主張だ。
どうして魔女はいないなんて証明できないくせに主張できるの？
そんなものはいねえからだよ。
それで QED？ 何の証拠も根拠もなく証明終了？無知が自分の浅が草を棚上げする時の典型例。暴力的思考停止だね。
となりゃ答えは一つだぜ、マリア。魔女側の反証しかねえってことだろう。これまた悪魔の証明だ。連れてくりゃ話は早い。この場合は、ベアトリーチェと名乗るご婦人が、
I just looked it up because honestly I didn't remember. QED means which was to be demonstrated. It's CVD in Italian.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when I didn't know, I forgot about that in English.
Oh, well, understandable. It's not like that used that much.
Yeah.
お星様がキラキラ飛び散るような華麗な魔法を人間には不可能なことをやってみせってことだろ。
ほら、お二人と落ち着いてくださいな。
Also noticed that the atmosphere between them was getting worse and tried to calm them. Seems as the butler quickly realized that he wasn't acting like an adult. But Maria's expression didn't loosen. As she laughed creepily, she kept staring at Butler.
マリアももうよせよ。機嫌直そうぜ。な。
Was not computer.
Yeah. Instructions in clear.
ベアトリーチェはきっと見せてくれるよ。人間には不可能なこと。そしたらバトラも信じるんだよね。ベアトリーチェのこと。
おう、そいつを拝ましてくれたら信じ。
魔女とバトラの議論のチェスだね。チェックメイトされたらバトラは魔女を信じる。
おお、洒落た例えだぜ。魔女が魔法を見せる。 俺のキングにチェックをかける。俺は人間でも何らかの手段で再現可能だとイチャモンをつけてキングを逃がす。それができなきゃチェックメイトってのは確かにいい例えだ。
I see.
バトラー、チェスというのは相手も自分も同じ動きの駒を持ってる。だから相手の手も読める。でもね、相手の駒がバトラの駒よりさらに不思議な動きができることを魔女のはずないからと、ベアトリーチェの動かす駒の動きを自分とどうせ同じだと決めつけている。でもね、悪いけどバトラのチェスの相手は人間じゃない。魔女なの。人間にはさせない駒の動きができる。バトラは今そこの認識を間違え。バトラはキリエおばさんのチェス盤思考って好きでしょ？
ああ、相手の立場に立っての思考術ってやつを気に入って。
だからダメなの。相手は魔女なのにバトラはそれを認めない。
Ah, I see.
だから魔女のさせる手を理解できず、チェス盤思考が通じない。相手の認識を間違えている。チェス盤思考の一番最初の前提が崩れてる。
おお、そう来るかよ。
そなたは魔女とのチェスに勝てぬ。
That's a long laugh.
Without that, it cannot be seen.
Without what?
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I tried.
その後のことはわかりません。私たち使用人は食堂に近づくなと言命されました。
Oh, we are
な
at
る
this
ほど
point.
ね。
I see.
それで、シャノンはその
But
ベアトリーチェという
like
人
time
物に以
skip a little
前
bit
会ったことはある？
because George was in the conversation earlier, so there's a little bit of a skip.
Yes, there was a little bit of a skip.
わかりません。
That was a slightly odd way to say it. It didn't quite sound as she was saying her memory was easy.
私たち使用人にとってベアトリーチェ様はお屋敷のもう一人の主です。親方様に感化されてそうだと吹聴している。私がここへ勤め始めた時からベアトリーチェ様の話はすでに囁かれておりました。
前に聞いたよ。敬わないと呪われたりして、実際に事故に遭った使用人もいるんでしょ？
ええ、ただ信じる信じないに個人差があったのは確か。私はそういうものには敬いを忘れないのが黄金の魔女というその不確かな存在がきっといるとおぼろげに
それで実際にその不確かな存在の魔女が姿を現して堂々と玄関からやってきたということなのかな？
わかりません。私には。
シャノンは夕食を運んだ時に何か話はした？
No, she's never gonna say. Never.
いいえ、何も。
There we go.
Yeah.
そっか。しかしご飯を食べる魔女というんじゃなんだかリアリティがないね。やっぱりこの島の魔女伝説を知る何者かがベアトリーチェの名を語っているだけなんだろうね。シャノンちゃんはベアトリーチェを多分お屋敷の守り神みたいに思って敬ってきた気持ちがあると思う。
Yes.
だからそれを名乗る人物が現れたので少し動揺しちゃったんじゃないかな。
そうですね。きっとそうなんじゃないかと思います。
For Shannon.
George was slightly at a loss at what to do about Shannon's downcast appearance. Maybe not just Genji, but even the young servant had been ruthlessly questioned as to whether they knew anything about this Beatrice person. Thinking that, he tried to cheer her up somehow. Surely, just like Maria and Jessica, Shannon was unable to fully hide the agitation caused by the sudden visit of this person calling herself the Golden Witch. Been so sure that was the case. But George probably had no way of looking into Shannon's heart. Shannon was a bitter sad. the door to the Golden Land would be opened. We should definitely told her that. That meant the demise of everything. Even if she accepted the ring from George, they would never be married now. No, in the first place. If Fern and Lycaria even have the right to be married, even if the witch hadn't come to her to signal their demise, wasn't their relationship fated to fail sooner or later? And she turned her gaze to focus solely on those fun days spent with George, while purposefully closing her eyes to the sad reality.
どうしたんだい？さっきから本当に元気がない。
ジョージさん、婚約って何でしょうか？
え、あ、結婚の約束をするという意味だよ。でも、僕はその意味において、結婚と同じものだと考えてる。本当なら、僕は今すぐにでも、君をめとって、でも僕は今、修行中の身で、まだまだ自らの城を築き上げる力量がない。だからこそ、一人前になって初めて、胸を張って君を連れ帰りたいんだ。それは遠い未来の話じゃない。ほんの3年ほどを待ってほしいというだけの。でも僕は、だからといって3年間、自分の気持ちを偽っていたくない。だから、婚約指輪を贈ろうと決めたんだ。それは、男として情けない理由かもしれない。妻と仕事を両立できないから待ってほしいなんて理由での婚約なんて、情けないものかもしれない。でも僕は決して君を
ありがとうございます。
Oh, no voice. Okay.
The bugged
Yeah.
right now. God damn it.
当然だよ。婚約指輪はただのアクセサリーじゃない。尊い約束を指輪の形で残す恋人たちの宣誓なんだ。
だとすると、すぐにも結婚するなら不要なものということになりますよね。
その時は婚約指輪じゃない。結婚指輪として渡すよ。どちらにせよ、君に指輪を贈ることに変わりはないのさ。
この女は俺のものだから、誰も手を出すなよっていう大役札みたいなものですね。
いや、そんな意味じゃ。
Jordan knew that he was weak by nature. When he'd been captivated by Shannon and had sworn to become an excellent man, he'd also sworn to throw away that weak part of himself. So even if he had to be blunt about it, he chose to answer a little roughly. He sure was doing so would bolster and reassure Shannon.
Yeah. その通りかもしれない。さよ。君を僕の妻にする。他の誰にもやらない。僕だけのものにする。だから、誰も手を出すな。そういう指輪だよ。間違いない。
ありがとうございます。本当に嬉しいです。
Then George's son, if it was decided by fate that this engagement ring, that this promise could never be fulfilled, would you still give it to me? Shannon tried to ask that, but she swallowed her sword. Her words. Sword? Where did the swords come from? Whatever.
Because the words are cut like swords and it hurts.
No, it sounds similar. Probably. Because George had already spoken the answer. George had said it. He had said that to him an engagement ring was infinitely similar to a wedding ring. Therefore, accepting George's ring had significance far more sacred than a promise to marry.
だから、僕はあえてこれを、今からこれは、婚約じゃない。結婚指輪だ。
いいのでしょうか。神様の祝福もなく、 私たちが結ばれたことを、勝手に宣言してもいいのでしょうか。
うん。神様も父さんも母さんも全て事後報告で十分さ。僕たちが二人は結ばれたと一方的に宣言する。
Okay.
誰にも覆せない。
It's a little different than last time, actually.
ジョージさん。
僕は一時の感情で言ってるんじゃない。今だけの君を見て言ってるんじゃ。明日の君も、明後日の君も、それこそ未来の老後の君すらも見据えて言っている。
いつもジョージさんが話していることですよ。元気な子供や孫たちに囲まれて、ゆっくりとした老後を過ごしたいって。
うん。その時、僕の隣には年老いた君がいる。それを僕は予告、いや、予言するよ。うん。必ずその日は訪れるから。
必ず訪れ、信じて。
Yes, definitely.
必ず。
Mm-hmm.
絶対。
Mm-hmm.
それを言葉でない形で証明するのが、
Yeah, yeah.
この指を。
見せてください。
え、これさ。
George thinking he was being told to show her the ring. He already took out the ring box. Even though he had practiced so much, he hadn't been able to do it cool. But Shannon wasn't looking at that. In her straight and direct gaze were vague tears and smile. She focused her eyes on George's eyes. No, on something she could see beyond his eyes.
私にその未来を見せてください。
見せるよ。
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's super dead.
約束する。老後までじゃない。死んだ後も、僕らは魂になっても、ずっとずっと一緒にいる。
Shana wiped away her tears and took the ring box. Inside was a diamond ring worthy of blessing the two of them. George said the line that he practiced over and over again inside his head.
その指輪を好きな指にはめて、それを返事にしてほしいんだ。つまり明日の朝までに。
Shana smiled, took the ring, and with a completely natural movement put it on the ring finger on her left hand. Surely had looked like such a natural, ordinary movement. And for a while George was stunned.
これが私のお返事です。ジョージさん。
シャノン、いや、さよ。
魂になってもずっとずっと一緒です、ジョージさん。
Pain.
Yeah. There was no blessing from God, no pastor to witness, nothing. But the two who were married proclaimed it. Two souls were joined here today. And they were gonna die horribly very soon.
Yep.
Is it bagged or something? Oh, okay.
姉さんはバカだ。
そうかな。
家具のくせに家具のくせに。
私家具じゃないよ、も
う。嘘だ。どうして自分を騙すんだよ。人間になんか絶対になれないって知ってるくせに。黄金鏡へ行かなきゃ人間になれないって知ってるくせに。なのにどうして黄金鏡へ生きる約束を自分で保護に。
そっか。指輪を受け取ったらベアトリーチェ様との約束が なかったことになっちゃうんだったね。
あとは僕も姉さんもジョージ様も親方様もみんな条件は同じだ。13人が生贄にされる。5人しか黄金鏡に招かれない。その一石を自分で蹴るなんて。
おかしいね。未練があるのはカノン君の方みたいだね。
未練があるのは姉さんの方じゃないか。婚約しちゃったんだろ。
I mean, now they say they were married, so no regrets at this
It's
point.
fine. Yep.
果たせない運命なのを知りながら。
ずっとずっと永遠に一緒だよって約束した。だからね、その瞬間に私たちの永遠は完成したの。たとえ私たちが生贄になってしまうとして、だからいいの。未練があるのはむしろカノン君の方。私たちは家具なんでしょ。私たちはどういう結果になろうなら黄金鏡に行けるか行けないかなんて。なのにカノン君は黄金鏡へ行くことに固執し、どうしても人間になりたいんでしょ。どうして？
人間になりたいからだよ。家具はもう嫌だ。
どうして？
They're not human. Oh my goodness.
僕も恋がしたかったんだ。
Tears were coming from Cannon's eyes, and he howled.
お嬢様のことが。そしてあの日のお嬢様の姿を見て。
At least you
もっと好きに
admitted.
なった。そしてお嬢様も僕のことが好きだと分かって。でも僕は核でお嬢様の気持ちを受け止めることはできなくて。
それが勘違い。私たちは家具かもしれない。人間以下かもしれない。でも恋をする資格がないわけじゃなかった。
添い遂げられぬ思いならない方がマシだって思って。いつか自分も消え去る日が来て、それがきっとお嬢様を傷つけるなんて勝手に決めつけて。
Good morning, gentlemen Pixel and gentlemen Aura. Good morning to you, Neme.
Good morning, I'm crying.
Oh, he's kind of crying, so don't worry.
Shannon killed me.
She's a little bit dead, don't worry.
僕が怯えていただけなんだ。僕は永遠になれない恋ならしない方がマシだって怯えてただけなんだ。
セミは生涯のうち数週間にも満たない数週間で終わる恋だからと恋をしないセミはいないんじゃないかな。
No scream? Okay.
We get another one.
Okay. Seeing that Cannon was still muttering his regrets, but by now it was all jumbled up with his sobs.
あの魔女が憎い。僕にどうしてこんな気持ちを植え付けて。
I don't think this was the witch doing, but okay.
あいつさえ妙ないたずらをしなければ僕はお嬢様のことだけ。
Oh, because of the hairpin, whatever that thing was.
ベアトリーチェ様はひどいね。カノン君にそうやって悔し泣きをさせるために。でも魔女の思惑は多分だって。
She's gonna say it again, right? Okay, no. No law isn't regret that ties your life. Ties you to life. It is the destination we're supposed to reach in our journey through life.
In game, and it's still chapter 2.
どういうわけだかな。
Oh, back to regular dress. Okay.
せっかくの約束はこれで遂行だな。さてさて、これにてすべての駒の条件は同じよ。駒は18。生き残る5人は誰か。
Who will the Ferrari survivors be?
それとも 誰かがこの儀式を打ち壊してみせるか。誰がどうやってこれはチェスプロブレムでは対等なゲームだ。わらわだけが一方的に詰めるわけではない。そなたはわらわの爪から懸命に逃れ続け、引き分け無効試合に持ち込むことができ、まあせいぜいそなたにできるのはそれを延々と繰り返すのが関の山よ。そしておそらくそれはそなたにとって、しかしそなたは永遠に続く無効試合にやがて精神をすり減らし、やがてその時にこそ敗北を受け入れ、わらわに屈服することになるであろう。対等なゲームといった理由、それはわらわにも敗北の条件を設けてあることだ。
I will love Mars on my suit. Oh, because the legions, yeah. No, I don't. I do not.
負けのないゲームほど退屈なものはないのでな。わらわを負かす方法、それはわらわの肖像画に捧げられたあの碑文、あれこそは黄金鏡の扉の開き方にして同時に儀式を打ち破る鍵でもある。わらわは碑文に従い儀式を完遂する。
Oh, if you interrupted, it's not.
そなたは碑文の謎を解き、儀式を打ち破り、わらわを滅ぼす。
Okay,
It was
yes.
said extremely clearly.
わらわが金像に値し莫大なる黄金のありかを暴いてみせよ。
In the first chapter.
Yeah, if you find the gold, basically you win.
You win.
こたびのゲームはどういう結末を見せるのやら。健闘を期待するぞ。わらわを楽しませてみせろよ。後ろ宮バトラー。
Passing shonen scream.
Yes. Oh my god.
異論はない。
Oh my god!
Huh?
No worries.
Why are we in a church now? Since when there's a church? No objections on what?
There was... Don't worry. Continue.
信じられないし、信じたくないけれど、それが現実なのね。
夏日、言葉を少し選びなさい。彼女は当家の最高の賓客なのだ。
わしらも認める。グーの根も出えへん。
Are they talking to Beatrice?
へえ、認めるわ。一片の文句もない。まさか本当に。
They mark some pixels of me. Whose name is those children? Oh yeah, of course.
素直にあなたに尊敬の念を覚え。
私もよ。すごいわ。純粋に尊敬する。だから認めざるを得ないわ。
俺も認めるぜ。未だに信じられねえ。
Okay, no, I'm confused. Very confused.
だがどうしようね。悪魔を証明しちまった。あんたの勝ちだ。
Of course they were talking to that, but it's like she proved that she's a witch or something?
悪魔の証明はそなたが好む証明不能への便利な言い訳だったが、あだになったようだな。
いじめるなよ魔女様。俺はもうあんたを認めてるぜ。
Yeah, okay. They know she's a witch. It's just said mighty witch.
降参だ。
She's not convinced.
まだ異論があるか。わらわは全員一致しか好まぬ。お前一人がわらわの存在を認めぬならば。
As the witch laughed boldly, the siblings started getting frantic. They were afraid of displeasing the witch. Kira lightly closed her eyes after keeping silent for a while, opened her mouth.
ごめんなさい、降参よ。
Only Kira faced the witch with stern eyes until the end. However, it had only resulted in her refusing to accept the truth for a short time. The truth, the being that was before her eyes, couldn't be denied. Devil had already been proven.
私も認めるわ。あなたはベアトリーチェ、後宮家の顧問錬金術師、そして偉大なる魔法の使い手、魔女であることを認めざるを得ない。
I would like to say something so bad, but I can't.
I see. You know how I feel when you talk about 999.
I know. But 999 at least it's like 9 hours long, at least the first run.
Yeah.
The Umineko is 120 hours long.
I know, but what can I do about that?
Nothing. We just enjoy the ride.
Okay, where are we going now? Bam, 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 bam. Should I expect a jump scare?
No, there are no jump scares.
Something like that?
No
Okay.
jump scares in this game.
Okay, they all acknowledge that she is a witch. She convinced them, somehow, in some way we don't know. How many... Oh, Name is asking you, Offie, how many points out of 10 would they give the romantic confession, George?
What did I get? Sorry?
The romantic confession, you know, the ring giving all that scene
Oh.
about George and Shannon. How many points out of 10?
How many points? It's a 10 because it's not staged. George
10.
in
Okay.
chapter 2 tried his best to stage everything, but everything went really badly, which is the best outcome ever.
Of course, more natural.
So it's way better, way natural,
Mhm.
way more sentimental than chapter 1. So I like it more, way more.
I see.
I'm dying.
I noticed. Okay.
So 10 out of 10. I enjoyed.
6 a.m. I see.
6 a.m. And I would say right here.
Yeah. As long as
I would say
as
right
soon
here.
as I can.
Yes. I'm going to be honest.
Mhm.
I think I'm misremembering, or the anime is different. Because I was convinced that a certain scene was right here,
Okay.
but I think it's going to be later.
I see.
And so the whole feeling that I had, oh my god, it's so slow, it's the same fucking thing as chapter 1, I am not feeling it right now.
I see.
So it could be
Was
that
the anime.
I was very much used to the anime, and the anime has a different layout for this chapter alone.
I see.
Because I'm also going to explain this. I dislike this chapter so much that I usually skip it whenever I'm rewatching the anime as
Oh,
well.
I see.
That's my, well, let's say genuine
That's a level of
dislike for.
disliking. Oh, big level of disliking.
I honestly love the ending. It's one of the best endings
Of the chapters, okay.
of the chapter, yes. But the whole pacing, it's
I mean,
it's not not my cup of tea. But
it is slower, and you can already see that it is slower. So a lot of stuff.
But it's not that slower. I thought it was worse. Maybe I was
Okay.
just impatient.
I don't know, could
I
be.
knew the first time the first time I read it.
I was
think
honestly
I was extremely impatient to get to chapter 3.
Oh, I see. I was honestly expecting for people to die already, but didn't happen. I was expecting honestly Beatrice to go, oh yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna do what I want. Okay, you die, you die, you die, you die. Okay, we're at 6. Okay, see you at the next Twilight.
Can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
Beatrice also has rules.
Yeah. I noticed that. But I was expecting to act more direct. But I also didn't consider. I also didn't consider the fact that at the tea party, everyone was saying you have to believe it or else it won't work.
Yes.
And now I see that that is very important because they Beatrice was very good to convince all the siblings that and relative partners that she was a real witch to make her own thing. Okay, Mikael, have a good night. If you enjoy the blood thirst, you cannot just wish your character to start dying. I mean, I can. I mean, I can. So listen, there's Goda in there in the mix, so.
I am just going to say this, and after that we can go to sleep. Right now, Rosa forgot to read the letter that Beatrice gave her.
I noticed.
And Beatrice said specifically to read it during dinner.
But not which dinner?
That dinner, come on. It was clear. It was definitely
that
clear.
dinner, yes.
During the first dinner, let's say the dinner in chapter 1, when Maria read the letter, there was a direct invite for all family members to solve the epitaph, right?
But now the invite is more to Butler than anyone else, at least for what we've seen for now. But maybe it's also direct to everyone else.
I'm going to say this. The fact that the epitaph is right there since the beginning of every chapter is a direct invite to all family members to
solve it.
Try to solve it.
Yes, that was clear. But now there was like a direct.
The family have different things to think about.
Yeah, money. It's the different
money.
thing.
A lot of money right now.
Right now.
And also dying.
And also dying, yes, but I mean, that comes after the money. It's wonderful when a work of art can move people's heart. Yes, definitely. I still have no idea how to solve this. Because yes, this part of the Twilight stuff, it's very clear. I mean, it's the people that that should die to go to the next phase, let's call it. But these are the, we actually seen the resolution of these.
Yes.
Resurrection of Little Soul, the love that was lost, and all that. We've seen that happening because it's the different witch of the grandchildren. We've seen that happening.
Yes, we've seen that one
in chapter 1. But
in chapter 1.
this part is the one that eludes me. The first part. This is really the one that eludes me entirely.
It's let's say that the whole epitaph has
It's of course
what am I
not
saying?
a direct thing, definitely, because
No.
it's not like when they
Let's say
when
that
it talks about a river, it's probably not an actual river. It's something else, I think.
Mm-mm.
And
Okay.
even like village and other stuff, it's not like an actual village or actual stuff. But what is it? No idea.
I'm going to say this just because, unfortunately, as I said multiple times before, we are not native Japanese speakers, and there's a limit to what we can understand of
Yeah,
this
also it's
epitaph.
probably works better in Japanese, this one.
In game, we have, let's say, another form of solving the epitaph in the second page and third page. So we've seen that happening, okay? Even without knowing what the first part is about. We've seen people dying according to those steps, and we've seen the people getting invited to the Golden Land and blah, 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 blah. The first part of the epitaph, we haven't seen yet.
No, we haven't.
This is the literal part of the epitaph that doesn't really have a counterpart, a magic counterpart.
Ah, I see. It's like
So
it's like the
we are going to
premise of the
see.
entire thing, more or less.
Yes, we are going to see what this means later on.
Yeah,
But
very
there's
later on,
no
probably.
magic counterpart. There's no magic counterpart. While if you are able to decipher this, you can solve everything according to the first part.
I could kind of see that it's like that, but still,
It's unfortunate.
Not easy.
No, absolutely. You're going to
Not
see.
easy.
You're going of course the game is going to explain you in detail
Oh no,
what
no,
this
no. I
entails,
mean,
and you're going to be
I know this,
you're going
but
to be reading that. You're going to be reading that with an expression of like, what the fuck am I even reading? How the fuck is this even solvable?
I see.
But it is.
Whatever.
It is.
I just want to know something, because I want to be sure not to wrap my head around something that is completely out of my reach.
Yes.
That first part of the epitaph, is it a thing that works better in Japanese, or it is like that even in English?
No. The translation is correct.
No, I
translation is 100%.
No. What I mean is, let's put it like that, even if it's not the solution, but just follow me for a second.
Yes.
There's some words in Japanese that they can mean different things. Like, I don't know if that's the actual case, but let's say river, you could write river, but you could also read it as something else.
Yes.
This is one is not the case, I suppose.
No.
Okay.
No.
I just didn't want to wrap my head around something that I was like,
No.
Okay.
No, that's what I
took river
was saying.
because it's the first word
If
I
I
seen.
remember, if I remember correctly, it's everything that you're reading right now is correct. It is the correct translation.
It
so
is.
if you
It is
if you
directly
knew,
that. Okay. Yes.
yes,
It's not like someone read it and they were like, "Yes, I'm reading river," but this could also be read as, I don't know.
Wait. I know that we
Palace.
already did that, but let me just look it up in Japanese. Umineko.
probably. I think I know we did it, but that's what I was thinking. That's all. Just thinking was.
You know, let's just take it for a second,
Mhm.
just because we can.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the Romaji though because I can't read kanji.
That's definitely okay, I guess.
Romaji. Oh my, where is it?
I mean, it's okay. Even if you don't read that, I can totally believe. But don't just go crazy with that thing. Don't worry.
No, but I found it. I remember finding it.
That's
so
okay if you
why
don't
I
find
don't-
it right now. You can even send that to me later. But it was just to be clear that it's not something that it's specific for the language. That's what I meant.
I think I. Oh no. I was about to say, yeah, I think I found it.
Nah, that's
Not
okay.
really.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Oh no, wait! I remember. I looked it up and then I put it into a Romaji.
Ah, I see.
translation.
I see. Well, that's
I
okay.
remember.
That's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. As long as it's like that, I trust. It's not necessary to do it right now.
No, but well, if you trust me, nice. But it's fun for me as well.
Okay.
So don't worry. But yeah, for example, you were talking about the river, right? The kanji is actually kawa, so it's
okay.
river.
No.
Example.
It was like I know. I took a random world because it was just there.
But yeah. I was just saying that you're right. It's
Okay.
It's correct. There's
No.
no
That's
hidden
good.
meaning in that sense.
That's good. Okay, that's all. That's all I wanted to know. Perfect. Okay. Before going, I already announced it on socials and Discord and everywhere else, but in 2 days there's gonna be a special collab tabletop RPG game. I'll be the DM. Off is gonna be one of the players, and there's also gonna be other 2 people, Astra and Leia. You've seen that if you come by here. You've seen them if you come by in the channel sometimes. So yeah, I'll be the DM, they'll be the players. We're gonna play a tabletop RPG game where they are gonna be themselves in an isekai world. Because I decided
We're
so.
gonna get bonked.
Yes, definitely. So, what do you do instead? What do you have in program instead? Apart of
Nothing.
the RPG, because I know you got me that.
Not actually nothing, because we had Umineko today, because otherwise Beatrice was going to kill us.
Yes. It happened once.
And since we had the one shot in 2 days and I have something going on Friday, I'm pretty full, so I can stream another time this week. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the one shot.
Okay. I'm sending the raid to Tori. And thank everyone for being here. I'll see you guys in a bit, in a pixel bit. Have a good night or rest of the day. Bye bye.
Bye.